உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும் அரசு உங்களுடன் ஸ்டாலின்.
I would say I'm thankful I was picked by CSK because I love the whole atmosphere that's around Chepauk, the way they appreciate the cricket and yes, it was new the first time when I came over here, it was fairly new for me. But over the years, when you spend enough time, you get to know everything about.
நம்ம தல தோனிக்கு ஒரு விசில் போட்டு ஆரம்பிக்கலாமா? வணக்கம் மாஹி. So we just met couple of weeks back in your hometown. Welcome to my hometown. Now and beyond my hometown, this is your second home. And as of we already discussed, you are not just adapted son. For us, you are our son of the soil. So Chennai, I'm sure, it has mixed feelings for you. From the time you came first to Chennai to now, how Chennai has evolved in your mind and in your thoughts.
Well, it's a very long relationship, that we have had, and it started much before the start of IPL, because IPL I wasn't sure which team I will go to. But it started much before that, and 2005 was the time when I made my test debut, which happened to be in Chennai. So it started from that point of time. And yes, CSK helped in a big way, because all of a sudden now I'm spending close to, 45 to 50 days in Chennai. So you get to know about the people, you get to know about the culture. And I would say I'm thankful I was picked by CSK because I love the whole atmosphere that's around Chepauk, the way they appreciate the cricket and the way they come and support the team. So I feel the relationship over the years have grown. Yes, I've played some very good innings, but of course if you're playing 8 home games every year, and in the last 15, 16 years, you'll play a lot of good innings, but what has been very encouraging is the support that we have got. Yes, CSK, wherever we go, we get a lot of support, but home is something, that everybody craves for, and the kind of support that we have got, irrespective whether we are having a good season, a tough season, or an easy season. But when it comes to CSK, I don't remember if we ever had an easy season, There was always a question that, if there's last 3-4 games in the league stage, somehow we have to win 2 out of the 4 or 3 out of the 4, and that's when you need the support. So I feel the support has always been there, and, that's what, as a cricketer, you can crave for, saying, I want the fans to come to the stadium, watch the game, support us, and at the same time, appreciate good cricket, even if it's played by the opposition. And I feel that's what Chennai is special for, They appreciate good cricket. They understand the cricket, and, they just love coming to the stadium and, being part of cricket. So, grateful to be here again. And yes, it was new the first time when I came over here, it was fairly new for me. But over the years, when you spend enough time, you get to know everything about the people and the culture. And, it just improves you as a person, because, you're learning new things, learning what needs to be done, how it needs to be done. So I feel grateful that, I was able to spend so much time in a year, at least in Chennai. So it helped me improve as a person. It helped me improve as a cricketer.
Yeah, you just said CSK just happened. I think it's happened for good for Chennai. So today
good for me also.
It's actually a great feeling. Nowadays, when we go and say CSK, it is not a brand only in India. When we go to Australia, we go to South Africa, any of the cricket playing nation. So you made this franchise so popular. So we should all thank Tala Dhoni for what CSK is today. It's the most popular franchise in the country. So now just asking how it was difficult. I'm sure you achieved much bigger accolades when you won all the 3 World Cups. So of course you won many cups for CSK too. How was it different? Captaining a country, maybe from our country, but when you come to CSK, you're dealing with multiple nationalities. You should still could find so many people, nurture them, not only from India, elsewhere. How was it different? Captaining India and captaining CSK. How do you compare? What was the same? What is different?
Well, the challenge is slightly different, though the basics remain the same. So even when you lead the Indian cricket team, you have people who come from different parts of the country. So all of them are quite different. Somebody comes from Punjab, somebody will come from Maharashtra, Mumbai, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. So they're different in their own ways. But why it is different in IPL is, IPL you also have the mix of foreign players, and then the whole arithmetic is different in the sense, you may or may not get a chance in the playing 11 because somebody else is not performing, for the balance of the team and all of that. So I feel first and foremost how we started, we started as a family, when we started CSK, we were like, it's an extended family. So everyone who was part of CSK, including the support staff, we tried to gel well, we tried to understand each other very well. We tried to say that we don't just want to win the tournament, we want people to improve and become better cricketers, and we want people who play for us to, tomorrow go and play for their respective country if they are not playing for the country, and in fact, if possible, lead their respective countries. So it was a challenge, not something that can't be done, but what really helped was the kind of players we got and the kind of management that we had, and they backed us throughout. Even when we were going through tough periods, they were always there. So I feel the challenge is different, but what made it easy was the support of each and every individual. And also the fact that, usually when you play international tournaments, none of them last for 60 to 65 days. You play for some time, then there's an off, or the series changes, or the format changes. But IPL is one thing, where you constantly go on for at least 60 days to 62 days. So that in itself is a challenge, keeping everyone fit, people who are not getting a chance to play, how to keep them motivated and up to the mark that if they get a chance later on into the tournament, what's the kind of impact that they can have. So these are the challenges that comes to IPL, which is slightly different to international cricket.
Thank you so much.
உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும் அரசு, உங்களுடன் ஸ்டாலின்.